Alright, hey Josh. So here's a guitar lesson for the rhythm part of Careful. Now this is a pretty rough song, so take a little while, just go through all the bits real slowly. The main riff you do at the start. Whoop. Going to practice this real slow. Obviously I haven't spent a lot of time on it, but I'll take you through it. Basically we're playing power chords, so we're in drop C sharp. Barring the 4th fret with your first finger. Then play your 6th fret on the G. We're then putting your 4th finger down on the 7th fret of the same string on the G, picking that and sliding up to the 9. Try not to get the strings under that. It's quite hard to do accurately. Just get really used to that motion. We're then playing the same kind of bar chord on the 7th fret with your 3rd finger on the 9th of the D. So if you put that together, and then you're moving up to the 9th fret with your 3rd finger on the 11th. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going 2 picks on the 9th fret, which is your B. That's the first one. The second one is starts the same way. Go straight to the B power chord. And then you're playing, I suppose it'd be an E, seeing as we're in drop. And then with your 3rd finger playing the 4th fret on the G. So I'll do the whole thing together. And that whole thing repeats. And then you're into the verse. Just let that 4th fret ring out as a power chord. I think what the guy actually does is play. So what you're doing here with you're playing an F sharp, kind of. I guess he's playing a minor chord, the F sharp minor chord. So he actually frets like this with your 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the A, 4th finger directly under that 4th fret of the D, your 1st finger playing your your 2nd fret on the G, and muting the E string with your thumb. So you can either do that. It's a little hard to get to. Coming off your E power chord at the end of the intro. So you can simply just play the F sharp power chord on your 4th fret. It's up to you. That rings out. You're then into, and then you're back. So what? So if you count yourself into that verse, 1, 2, 3. You would have known. So I'm going to a D, just D open chord, then to this. This is actually just an E major chord. I'm barring from the 2nd fret, so it's like a power chord. Then your 3rd finger is on 4th fret G, then your 4th finger is on 5th fret B. And what that essentially is, if you look at your, like an E open chord, obviously I'm in drop D, your third finger on the G is playing your open B, and your fourth finger on the 5th fret of the B is playing the open E. So it looks complicated, but it's actually just an E chord that we're playing like this because we're in drop D. So if you're having difficulty getting from the D to the E there, you can just kind of simplify, go, or just the power chord. But the open chord, or not open chord, the bar chord, sounds a bit bigger. It's got more of the highs in the chord, which we're after here of the sound, because we're really filling out the lower end of this. Sorry, we're really filling out the second guitar part. So we do that twice. So again. There, end the pre-chorus. Just straight power chords. 4, 7, 2, open. The first time you go. Second time, stop on the open. You can't be too, etc. That's what happens next. And we're playing that same chord that we did down here, but on the F sharp. And this is the chorus. So going from F sharp to D to A. I'm just playing an A power chord with my first finger barred on the D and G strings. To B, same thing again. Except ending on E. So the whole chorus. And then we're into this sort of that sort of halftime bit at the end, the melodic part at the end of the chorus. Which is a bit I messed up in the demonstration earlier. So it's just a minor bar chord on your F sharp on the 9th fret of the A string. Strum that twice down on the top couple of strings, then all, then do that again. Then once on your D flat, same minor chord, then a bar chord major on E. And then the second time round starts the same. And then we play the E down here, and so you play that once, then reach your third finger up to the 4th fret on the A, play that by itself, and bend. So yeah, that last turnaround at the end. And then you're back into the intro. And you just do it once. Cool. So that's the first half after the second, up to the second verse. That just kind of repeats. But that's, so just get that down, and that'd be enough for the first session of this song next week. and we'll pick it up from there to get the bridge and the solo later on. Cool, thanks man.